Britain will be a huge catch-22 situation. Starmer is adamant to improve EU relations, but Trump said substantial EU tariffs on the table. Is the US twisting the arm of the UK to fulfill economic breaks? Maybe, I don't know. But I think what's happening is the US is saying, hey, you low IQ people in the Western world, not people, but governments, but some people, right? The only reason you've been able to have your socialism waging wars across the globe, the only reason that you've been able to provide healthcare, education, and propagate this woke ideology is because the United States has been funding you. We're cutting that off. You're on your own. Basically, United States taking all the Western countries and throw them in the deep end of the pool and saying who can swim and who's going to sink. And majority of countries are going to sink, right? Majority of people are going to drown, Canada being one of them, because that money train from the United States, and keep in mind, most Western countries, their debts, most countries in the world, many countries in the world, that debt is US based, especially in the Western world, as far as I know, right? So if their dollars, if their currency is collapsing like the way Canadian currency is collapsing, while the US dollar is getting stronger, that means the debt that they have is getting larger, right? They're going to have a hard time paying that off. They're going to default and stuff like this. So United States is basically going into the final stages of complete control of the Western world and having hegemony over the Western hemisphere, try to anyway, and in the last stages of the realization that they've lost the war in Ukraine. The pedophiles in the United States, some of them anywhere, a huge chunk of them, are running for the hills, and the woke ideology, the NGOs, the money going to all these social institutions, centralized social institutions that were being funded by US taxpayers, to the detriment of the citizens of the United States and Western countries. That money train is being cut off, right? This is the first stages of what's happening. We'll see what else is to come.